My mom said during an argument, "You're not my son anymore. I have no son." Favoring my ex-wife during our divorce, I responded, "If that's how you feel." Then I stopped visiting, calling, and sending the $2,500 monthly help I'd been giving her. When she called 3 months later needing money, and I reminded her, "You have no son." I, 38 male, got disowned by my mother during my divorce. Not because I was a bad son, because I refused to let my cheating ex-wife take me for everything. My wife filed for divorce after 6 years of marriage, caught her having an affair with her personal trainer, had the texts, the hotel receipts, everything. My lawyer said it was the easiest fault-based divorce case he'd ever seen. Then my mother got involved. See, my mom and my ex had always been weirdly close. Shopping trips, lunch dates, constant texting. My mom used to say she finally got the daughter she always wanted after raising 2 sons. My younger brother moved out of state years ago and barely calls, so my ex became her favorite person. When I told my mom about the affair, I expected support. Got this instead. "What did you do to push her away?" I was standing in her kitchen, coffee going cold in my hand. "She's been sleeping with her trainer for 8 months. "Well, you must have driven her to it somehow. You're always working, never home." She was lonely. I worked to pay for our house, our cars, her entire lifestyle. Oh, here we go, Mr. Money. Not everything is about money. She needed emotional support. She needed me to be okay with her affair? Don't be dramatic. She made a mistake. You need to forgive her and fix your marriage. Mom, she filed for divorce. She wants out. Because you're not fighting for her. You're just giving up like you always do. I left. Thought that was the end of it. It wasn't. My lawyer called a week later. "Your wife's attorney just submitted their settlement demand. It's aggressive. She wanted half my 401k, full equity in the house, spousal support of $4,000 a month for 3 years, and my boat." That's insane. It is. We'll counter with something reasonable. But heads up, there's a note here that says, "Your mother has been in contact with her attorney providing character information." What? Apparently your mother reached out to them offering to provide testimony about your marriage. I couldn't breathe. My own mother was helping my cheating ex's lawyer build a case against me. Called her immediately. "Did you contact my ex-wife's attorney?" I gave them some perspective. "Yes." "You what?" "Someone needs to be reasonable here. You're being vindictive and cruel. She deserves. She cheated on me. She made one mistake and you're destroying her life. She needs that support money to get back on her feet. She has a job. Part-time. She can't survive on that. Not my problem." "Yes, it is. She's like a daughter to me. I'm not going to stand by and watch you ruin her. She ruined our marriage. Because you neglected her. You took her for granted. I worked 60-hour weeks to give her everything she wanted. Money isn't everything. She needed a husband, not a paycheck." My hands were shaking. "Are you seriously taking her side right now?" "I'm taking the side of what's right, and what's right is you being a man and taking care of your responsibilities." My responsibility to the woman who cheated on me and filed for divorce? Your responsibility to do the right thing, to be compassionate, go to hell. She called back immediately. I declined it. She called again, declined. Then came the texts. "How dare you hang up on me? You will not disrespect me like this. Call me back right now. I am your mother." I blocked her number. My sister called that night. "What did you do? Mom is losing her mind. She's helping my ex's lawyer." What? She contacted them, gave them character testimony about what a terrible husband I was. Silence. Then holy hell. "Yeah. What are you going to do?" "Nothing. She made her choice. She's just being dramatic. You know how she gets. She's actively working against me in my divorce. That's not dramatic. That's betrayal. She's upset. She loves you both and she doesn't love me. If she did, she wouldn't be doing this." Hung up. Sat there in my apartment. Thought about all the years I'd been sending my mom money. Every month, like clockwork. $2,500. Started when my dad died and she was struggling with the mortgage. That was 12 years ago. I'd sent her over $300,000 total. She'd never once said thank you. Always acted like it was owed, like it was my duty. Pulled up my banking app, found the automatic transfer, canceled it. Then I went a step further. Blocked her on everything. Phone, email, social media, every avenue of contact. She wanted to help destroy me in my divorce. She could do it without my financial support. Update 1. The divorce got uglier fast. Discovery revealed my ex had been siphoning money from our joint grocery account for months. Small amounts she thought I wouldn't notice. She'd hidden nearly $9,000 in a separate account. My lawyer filed a motion. The judge was pissed, sanctioned her lawyer for not disclosing it. But the real bombshell came when my ex's attorney submitted their evidence packet, including a 5-page letter from my mother. My lawyer read it to me over the phone. I had to sit down. The letter described me as controlling, emotionally abusive, and financially manipulative. It claimed I'd isolated my ex from her friends and family, that I'd monitored her spending and criticized her life choices. All lies. The spending monitoring? I'd asked her to stick to a budget after she racked up $15,000 in credit card debt in 6 months. The isolation? I'd encouraged her to see her friends. She's the one who stopped because she was busy with her trainer. The criticism? I'd suggested she might want to look for full-time work instead of part-time retail. My lawyer was quiet after reading it. This is bad for her case, actually. What? Parental interference in divorce proceedings looks terrible, especially this level of bias. The judge is going to see this as your ex manipulating your family relationships. It helps us. Small comfort. My own mother had written a letter calling me abusive. My sister called that night. Did you really cancel the money? Yup. Mom's freaking out. She can't make her mortgage payment. Not my problem. Don't be like this. Like what? Like someone who's been betrayed by their own mother? She didn't betray you. She wrote a letter to a judge calling me abusive. She's actively helping my cheating ex take me for everything. That's not betrayal? She's emotional. She's caught in the middle. No, she chose a side, and it wasn't mine. So you're just gonna let her suffer? She's not suffering. She's facing the consequences of her choices. There's a difference. Her mortgage is due. She'll lose the house. Then she'll downsize. Get an apartment. Figure it out like an adult. You're really being this cold? I'm being exactly as warm as she's been to me. My sister hung up. The divorce mediation was a disaster. My ex showed up with her trainer boyfriend. Yeah, had the audacity to bring him. Her lawyer opened with their demands. Still wanted nearly everything. My lawyer countered. The hidden money, the affair, my mother's inappropriate letter. All of it made her case look terrible. We went back and forth for hours. Finally settled on. House sells, I get 60% equity. She gets half the marital portion of my 401k. Spousal support, $1,500 a month for 18 months. We each keep our cars. I keep the boat. Each pay our own legal fees. My ex lost it, started crying about how unfair it was, how I was leaving her with nothing. Her lawyer told her to take it or risk getting less at trial. She took it. Outside the mediation, her trainer boyfriend tried to talk to me. Look, man, no hard feelings, right? I stared at him. You're dating my ex-wife who you were sleeping with while she was married to me. Yeah, lots of hard feelings. It just happened, you know, we didn't mean. I don't care. Stay away from me. He backed off. My ex cornered me by my car. Your mom's gonna lose her house because of you. My mom chose you over me. She can live with that choice. She needs help. She's family. She stopped being my family when she wrote that letter. You're really going to abandon your own mother? She abandoned me first. Got in my car and left. My mother called from my sister's phone that night. I answered by accident. I need to talk to you. No, you don't. I'm going to lose my house. The bank is threatening foreclosure. Sounds tough. How can you be so heartless? I'm your mother. Mothers support their children. Mothers don't write letters to judges calling their sons abusive. I was trying to help. Help who? My ex, because you sure weren't helping me. She needed someone on her side. And I needed my mother on my side. But you picked her. I picked what was right. You picked wrong. Deal with it. If you don't help me, I have nowhere to go. You can move in with your daughter. You know, my ex, the one you love so much. She can't help me. She's broke. Shocking, almost like her new boyfriend doesn't have any money. Who could have seen that coming? This is your fault. If you'd been reasonable in the divorce, I was perfectly reasonable. You just wanted me to let her rob me blind. She deserved exactly what she got. An ex-husband, a broke boyfriend, and my mother who picked the wrong side. Enjoy each other. Hung up. Blocked my sister's number. Update 2. My mother lost her house. Heard it through my aunt. Foreclosure went through. Mom had to be out in 30 days. My sister called her own husband's phone to get through to me. She's moving in with us. Okay. That's it? Just okay? What do you want me to say? That you'll help, that you'll contribute something. Why would I do that? Because she's family. She wrote a letter calling me abusive. She helped my ex's lawyer. She chose a cheating woman over her own son. That's not family. She apologized. No, she didn't. She said she was sorry she's losing her house. That's not the same thing. What do you want from her? Nothing. I don't want anything from her. I want her to leave me alone and live with the consequences of her decisions. She's 62 years old. She has no savings, no house, nothing. She had $300,000 from me over 12 years. She should have saved some of it instead of assuming I'd fund her forever. You're disgusting. I'm consistent. She wanted to support my ex? Great, she can do it without my money. I can't afford to take care of her. Not my problem. You want to take her in, that's your choice. But don't expect me to bankroll it. My husband is threatening to leave me over this. Then don't let her move in. Tell her to get a job in an apartment. She can't afford an apartment. Then she gets a roommate, or two. People do it every day. You're really not going to help your own mother? My mother disowned me. You're housing a stranger who looks like her. Good luck with that. She hung up. My ex texted from yet another new number. You should be ashamed. Your mom is homeless because of you. My mom is homeless because she spent 12 years spending my money instead of saving it, then betrayed me when I needed her. Cause and effect. She's family. Was, past tense. You're heartless, and you're broke and living with your parents. How's that working out? No response. Blocked. The divorce finalized. House sold fast. I got my 60%, used it as a down payment on a nice condo downtown. My ex moved back to her hometown. Living with her parents. The trainer dumped her when he realized she was actually broke. Guess love has limits when there's no money involved. Started my new life, new place, new furniture, new routine, no drama, no guilt trips, no mother calling demanding money. It was quiet, really, really quiet. Best thing that ever happened to me. My aunt called a few months in. You need to talk to your mother. No, she's miserable, living on your sister's couch, working retail. Good, maybe she'll learn something. Learn what? That actions have consequences, that you can't betray people and expect them to keep supporting you. She made a mistake. She made a choice. She chose my ex. She chose to write that letter. She chose to help destroy me. Those weren't mistakes. Those were decisions. She's sorry. She's sorry she's uncomfortable. She's not sorry for what she did. How do you know? Because she's telling everyone this is my fault, that I'm heartless, that I abandoned her. She still doesn't think she did anything wrong. My aunt was quiet. What would it take for you to forgive her? Genuine remorse. Real understanding of what she did. An actual apology that doesn't include the word but. And even then, she'd have to earn her way back. The money's not coming back ever. She'll never survive like this. She's surviving. She's just not living the comfortable life she had when I was paying for it. That's not survival. That's accountability. My aunt sighed. You've changed. Yeah, I stopped being a doormat. Funny how that works. My brother flew out to visit. We hadn't talked much during the divorce. Heard about mom. Yeah. Good for you. I looked at him. What? She pulled the same thing on me years ago. Different situation, same pattern. Took someone else's side, made me the villain, expected me to just take it. That's why I moved across the country. You never said anything. You weren't ready to hear it, but now, you get it. We spent the weekend on my boat. Didn't talk about her. Talked about everything else. Best time I'd had with family in years. My sister's husband called me. I need you to take your mother. No. My marriage is falling apart. She's destroying my home. My kids are suffering. She needs to go. Then tell her to go. She has nowhere. She can get an apartment. She can't afford it. Then she gets a roommate, or moves into a senior living facility, or figures something else out. Not my circus, not my monkeys. You're her son. Was. She made it very clear I'm not anymore. She didn't mean it. She meant it enough to say it, meant it enough to write that letter, meant it enough to choose my ex over me. I'm just taking her at her word. If you don't take her, I'm divorcing your sister. That's between you and her, but I'm not taking my mother." He hung up. Got a letter in the mail a week later. From my mother. Handwritten. 5 pages. Started reading it. Got through the first page, all about how hard her life was now. How much she was suffering, how unfair it was, how I needed to be the bigger person and help her. Not one word of genuine apology. Not one acknowledgement of what she'd done wrong. Just victimhood. Just demands. I threw it away. Final update. It's been 8 months since my mother disowned me. She's still living with my sister. My sister's husband filed for separation, moved into an apartment. Says he'll consider coming back when my mother is gone. My sister is furious with me. Blames me for her marriage falling apart. Haven't spoken to her in months. My mother got a job at a department store. Part-time, minimum wage. According to my aunt, she hates every second of it. Complains constantly about being too old for this and how her son abandoned her. My ex moved back to her hometown, living with her parents, working at a hair salon. The trainer's engaged to someone else now. Someone with money, apparently. Funny how that works. My aunt tries to mediate occasionally. I shut it down every time. Your mother forgives you. That text came last week. From my sister. I read it 3 times. Then laughed. Tell her I don't need her forgiveness. She needs mine, and she's not getting it. Blocked my sister's new number. My life now? Honestly great. New condo is perfect. Decorated exactly how I want. No compromises, no arguments. Got a promotion at work. Turns out removing toxic people from your life improves your focus and performance. Who knew? Dating casually. Nothing serious yet. Taking my time. Learning to trust again. Joined a sailing club. Take the boat out most weekends. It's peaceful. Quiet. No drama. My brother visited again last month. Brought his wife and kids. They'd never met me before. He'd kept them away from family drama intentionally. His wife pulled me aside. He told me what happened with your mom. Yeah. I'm sorry. Don't be. Best thing that ever happened to me. She looked surprised. She taught me that blood doesn't make family. Loyalty does, respect does, love does. She gave me none of those things, so she gets none of my support. Don't you miss her? I miss the idea of having a mother who actually acted like one. But the real her? The woman who betrayed me for my ex? No. I don't miss that person at all. People keep asking if I'll ever reconcile. Maybe, if she ever genuinely apologizes, if she ever actually understands what she did wrong, if she ever takes real accountability instead of playing the victim. But even then, the money's never coming back. That ship sailed when she wrote that letter. She wanted my ex as a daughter? She got her wish. They can support each other now. She wanted no son? She got that too. And I got freedom. Peace. A life without guilt trips and manipulation and choosing someone else's side. Someone told me recently I was being too harsh. That family is forever. That I should forgive and forget. I told them family is a privilege, not a right. And privileges can be revoked when they're abused. My mother chose to burn that bridge. I just stopped paying to rebuild it. She made her choice. I made mine. She's miserable on a couch working retail. I'm thriving in a condo I love with a life I built without her. We both got what we deserved. The difference is, I'm good with my outcome. She chose wrong. I chose peace. And I'd make the same choice again in a heartbeat. That $2,500 a month? Invested it instead. Over the last 8 months, it's grown nicely. Best investment I ever made. Investing in myself, instead of someone who saw me as an ATM with a heartbeat. My mother said I wasn't her son anymore. Best advice she ever gave me. I took her at her word. And I've never been happier.